the noise. So much noise. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Good to see you. For those about to rock, Grace, how are you? I've missed you. What's going on, babe? How are you? I'm good. I'm in a much better place. Hi, Lisa. I'm in a much better place. Toxicity free. Start of school, holidays. Okay, no worries. No worries. How are you, Lisa? What's going on? Hi, Fred. How are you? Great. Oh, don't worry about missing. I've just noticed your your absence is noticed. When I have my regulars always around, yeah. Hi, y'all. Happy Sunday. Hope y'all are doing well. How are you? How are you doing, Fred? Excuse me. Pardon the noise. I hope y'all can hear me okay. I hope. How is everybody? I am blessed. I am rested. I am well fed. I am loved. I have really, really good energy all around me. It's been wonderful. It's been so wonderful. So my cup runneth over. Dealing with a lot. Oh yeah. I was asking. Yeah. We notice. We notice when she's not here. Look at that. I've been eating so much. I got little poochies. Look at that. They're coming back. Y'all, I went to Sprouts. First time I've been to Sprouts in a year. And I got like all this vegan stuff. I got vegan muffins, I got vegan cookies, I got some bean sprouts, I got salad fixins, I got all kinds of yummy stuff. I'm about to pig out. I got some Honeycrisp apples. They look so good. What else did I hear? I finally got some more turmeric powder, so I get back on the turmeric because it's so good for you. It's if any of you have like, sorry Fred, if any of y'all have like really heavy menstrual cramps, it's also good for skin balance. So yeah, it's really good for skin balance. Welcome everybody. Hi. You cut your thumb open today. Oh no. Oh yeah. So you bandaged up. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Good to see you. Hi. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, buddy. You have daughters? Yeah. You can tell people who have daughters. You can tell people who are still children. Here is your friend, Grace. We missed you. Look at my little pooch. I love it. He's here. Mm, he is here. Indeed. Indeed. All right. Glad everybody is here. Good to see you all. Right here. Really? Can you? Thank you. Thank you. All the way. Very good. Okay. Oh no. Gross. That's gross. That's gross. I'm such an empath that I can see it, feel it. Ugh. Hayoka empath. Hayoka empath. When y'all tell me stories, I can visualize it. I'm there. I can feel it. I can see it. That's why I'm very protected, very guarded. Also, my guides don't like me being messed with, so there is a hedge of protection around me. You should have seen my protection candle. You should have seen my protection candle that I had burning earlier. So any negativity sent to me is a really, really dark return to whoever sends me negativity. Just tread lightly with the chosen one. My guides don't play. It's not much I gotta do either. I don't have to do much. I just burn a candle. It's good to go. Mm-hmm. I see it in real time. Okay. It was gross. I'm sorry it hurts. Because you did your home doctoring on it. You should have gone. You should go to it. Did you sterilize it at least? Please. Mm. So cute. Yes, he's so cute. It's super clingy. Okay, here we go. Super clingy. Yep, exactly. About to make it rain. Yeah. Making it rain. Ooh, they broke your heart. Fuck them. Fuck them. They broke your heart. Bye. Billy Gaff. Enjoy your karma while I enjoy my dharma. You're going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. Handle it. Everybody. Everybody's got something. Everybody goes through something. Just got to get up and face it. Handle it. Deal with it. Everybody's got something. You're not unique. You're not special. You're not different. People go through a lot of really tough shit. Here's the pisser of it all, too. It could always be worse. It could always be worse. It could be way freaking worse. So, make better fucking choices then. You know what I mean? If you're pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. Stop taking yourself there if you're pissed at where you are. Take a shot. Don't take 12. Take one. Okay, maybe two, and then move on. I personally don't drink, but if you need to. I do wheatgrass shots. Those are very cleansing. Hey, Jenny. Good to see you. Good to see you. Ooh, you are being shady. Watch out. Shit could get ugly. Shit could get ugly if you're shady. Watch out. Have you eaten like a pig lately? So good. Okay. You're acting like a big ass baby. Y'all ever get hangry? When my blood pressure spikes or drops, plummets. When my blood pressure plummets, I get very intense. A little hulkish. So you need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. I just got stuff to make tacos too. I'm so excited. So excited. Okay, beautiful Fred, she says. That's so cute. Oh, Grace, you're so funny. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. That idea, that project, that person, that waiting, they're waiting. Get after that shit. Get after it. The whole world has your back. Go get it. Take a fucking trip. I highly recommend it. Go see some shit. Do new things. Talk to people cooler than you are. There are people cooler than you. There are. There are. Get out of your ego. Winning. Hells yes. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. Yeah. Don't ruin your good thing going. That's that karma. You want to keep that karma going? Don't fucking force it. Allow that shit to come to you. And you're giving too many fucks. Yeah, I was. And now I give none. I give none. I'm very indifferent. Very indifferent indeed. Hi, Delaney. Welcome. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. How are ya? The whole crew. Jenny is on Facebook and Lisa is here hiding. Lisa is hiding around the corner. Bless her. Y'all are so flirty with each other. That's funny. Y'all are flirty. Cute. Okay. I'm not going to do this. Grace Delaney. This is funny. Let's go. Do the star codes. How did y'all fare during the moon, the full moon? Did it affect anybody in any different ways? I had a wonderful day. I was sleepy last night. I had big plans. I know. I feel you, Lisa. I feel you. I had big plans, but I slept. I did a lot yesterday. I tell you what, I have been catching up on my sleep really, really well. Mars, solar flares, Leo, fire energy. Fire, fire, fire. Venus, Libra, there it is. Second house, third house, eighth house. Will not go that far. That's interesting. Some of you could have a Leo Venus or a Leo Mars. Look at the solar flares card. Hello, my twin. Hello. Hi, Jen. How are you? Fred, the song Man Eater just popped into my head. That song used to make me feel so powerful when I was a kid. South Australia. How are you? What's going on, Jen? What's up, twin? Twinny, twin. My twin. Around here. Twin, Western. Yeah, you guys are like 30 Celsius. Skippy Land. She always says Skippy Land. She always says that, Skippy Land. I feel like I'm going to learn Australian slang between the both of us. Chilling and smoking. Hey. Hey. I shall join you later. I was doing a bunch of candle work I was doing a lot of candle work. My flames were fantastic. They were fantastic. The protection candle that I did, so whoever came in here like a dumbass is gonna get so reamed. Oh, it's gonna be funny. Oh my god, yes. Yes. They're gonna get so reamed. Yes. Man eater. Ding, ding, ding. That's a funny one. Okay, Leo. Shine. Look at this fire stuff. I want to look at the solar flares. Number 17. The sun's surface is always rolling. A flare can flash brightly on the surface or become a coronal mass ejection. What is that? A coronal mass ejection, many times the size of the Earth. Huh. That shoots out the charged particles. When these particles head towards Earth, not only are our electrons disrupted, but also our politics heat up. As we question old systems and grow hungry for new answers. The volume turns up on all astrological activity. Okay. So solar flares, it activates things here. Interesting. I'm going to look out for that. People found this. This is so funny. I was trying to explain to somebody yesterday how they were trying to talk to me about politics. And I said, yes, well, when the collective is all thinking one thing collectively, then yes, that intention is absolutely happening. And he was like, just smiling at me. I said, you're all looking and watching and taking in the same information, and you all thinking it and then feeling it and talking about it. So you're creating it and making it so. So yeah, of course that's what's happening. Y'all are making it happen by feeding it. Hello. Oh, it's so funny. You did a whole thing last night for the moon. Okay. You took eclipse water and put it in last night's moon? You should put that in your oh, I know. Oh girl, trust me. But I'm surrounded by it. This is why I left where I'm at, because everyone I know is like just very TV zombie. Uh-oh. I changed my screen. Hang on. Wait a minute. What happened? Oh no. What happened? Oops. Hang on a second. I'm sorry. My foot touched the no, I don't. There we go. And then I fixed it. My foot touched my keyboard. And that's what we got. Okay. Oh. Okay. I put that over there. Yeah. I did. I went, honey, I shrunk the reader. Hanging in there. I just did that, honey. I shrank the reader. Yeah, I don't talk. I don't do small talk. I don't do politics. And then my dad was making fun of me the other day, saying Cody's list of topics is about this big of acceptable topics. I know. trust me. No, when your frequency changes and you're like you speak different languages and all the things. So yeah, it naturally tears itself away. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do a thing. You don't have to do a thing. It takes care of itself by you just naturally aligning to a different vibration. Because I used to give a crap. I used to because I was very, very programmed, just like the world intended. I went to public school. I have boomer parents. I have a depression era grandparents. I had, so I come by it honestly. But once you wake up and once you learn and you start unlearning, yeah, you learn to unlearn. Yeah, it's a frequency. It's you turned into a different radio station is all. So you're in a different dial altogether. And so there's static and distance. So now y'all don't understand each other. It happens. It happens. That's me trying to work in the 3D world because I have such weird conversations. It's best I just don't say much because I'm just speaking a completely different language. I'm talking about completely different things. Like I don't do small talk and I don't do 3D and I don't do any of the stuff I used to do or any of the stuff. I mean, I know about it and I did. I'm aware of it, but to engage myself into it and to invest of my time and my knowledge and my wisdom and my brain space and no thanks. I got better things to do. So solar flares, kick up the politics. Yeah. I can tell. You can tell. You can tell when stuff happens. I know, right? Grace is gone. She quit talking. Grace, hello? Are you around, darling? Okay. Mars energy, Mars and solar flares. I mean, these are kind of, and then look at this Leo. Look at that. That would be a great tattoo. A lot of cards in this deck would make amazing tattoos. Here's the Leo energy. And then we're talking about solar flares, and literally Leo is of the sun. Okay. So pulling away from Libra, pulling away from this Libra energy, the takeaway from this, I think we're moving into this more fiery onset. Also, Venus fell out, and Venus did go direct on the 12th. Venus went freaking direct on the 12th. This is number 21. 12 backwards. Yes. Yes. I'm so, girl, stop it. You get out of my head. I know I'm not of this world either. I know, me too. I say that all the time. I don't even go here. She didn't even go here. I just wish we could all eat cake and talk about our feelings and express ourselves in a very healthy way. She didn't even go here. That's me. I don't even go here. The Leo is hangry. It's just, yeah. He is not a vegan. Look at him teeth. Not a vegan. Like, not a vegan. Arr. Show him your teethies. Okay, fine. Don't. Very interesting. Very interesting also that Libra is also influenced by Venus. Mm-hmm. we got some stuff happening. I like pulling this. Ooh. Oh, that scared me. My earbuds in. That scared me. It made a noise. Stupid TikTok. Okay. Bless you. Did you sneeze? Okay, hang on a second. I want some music. I was hanging out with my mom yesterday listening to Stuck in a Tree. Mom was vibing. Trying to communicate about how you could have like one day a week where you're like plant based, at least one day a week. Um, Woody Harrelson is a vegan, and he said if you ever feel sick, and you feel off, and you don't feel good, do one day of raw vegetables, just all raw vegetables. There's a giant spider coming to me. Excuse me. He's just coming right after me too. He's so bold. I love it. You want to go outside? Come here, you. Go outside. I'm in the catch and release program. Catch and release. Okay. No more spiders. Okay. Yesterday it was a hornet. Today it was a spider. All the energies are waking. Okay. So that Mars energy, y'all. Let's look at Leo. Because Leo's talking about shine, right? That's center stage. That's getting the attention, getting the focus, all that. So spiders can eat alligators in Australia. I know. I was talking about that. We've got there's some friends in town from Norway, and we were talking about their insects, and they were talking about how our insects are pretty scary. And I was like, Australia's insects are freaking scary. America's fine. I don't know. Maybe I'm just used to it, but Australia, I'm terrified. Like of y'all's, it's like ocean scary. The ocean is terrifying. So powerful and so vast, so unknown. Yeah, that's how I feel about Australian insects. Like holy scariness. Just making sure. Cool. I'm safe. I know. When I go live, I know. I know. It's the animals wake up, the insects come out, it's the energy. I can't help it. Can't help it. It's just what it do. So shine for the benefit of all. Leo's lion symbol asks you to be brave, be visible, shine from your heart, and warm all of those around you. Leo is a fixed fire sign ruled by the sun, and it's connected to the heart, the liver, and the upper back. July 21st to August 22nd. I do have the 22nd out here. I have the 21st right here. That's funny for Venus and Mars. Interesting. Get out of here. Bears and cougars. Oh yeah, yeah. They'll mess you up bad. Yeah, they're no joke. Yeah, no joke. And alligators and crocodiles and all the things. Yeah, we got all that stuff here too. And sharks. Lots of sharks. Delaney has a collar on her spider, and at least one. Oh, I've seen somebody on TikTok with a pet spider. It's really cute, actually. Ooh, so take your space. Be visible. Be visible, people. So, Spirit wants y'all, I'm telling you, there was a processing. So, this full moon, the Libra energy, the shift from that emotional processing, the understanding of what works, what doesn't work, um, the real dissection of pros and cons, and the real understanding of this. And now it's like you're ignited. Venus went direct, so we have the relationships very heavy on study here. A lot of you have looked at, what you have done that doesn't work, what you have done that you do like, what has shown to be some pretty good positive, efforts, maybe just right effort, wrong person. So in thinking back about some of your methods, some of your approaches, right, we're going back in and rethinking our drink just a little bit. And it's almost as if this is energizing you to feel like, okay, I got it. And this is so not only creative, but this is demanding focus to be on self. Be visible, light up the room, but also honor the light within others. Leo asks you to be the hearth fire of the situation. Hold other people's attention, not just for your own ego, but for their benefit. As an actor or a teacher would do, warm their lives and be the person that people gather around to share stories with, right? So this is Leo energy is not somebody who demands and commands the whole room, but they're rather somebody who can evoke and create energy just by their presence, just by the way that they guide and lead the conversation, just by, throwing an idea in a room and then watching it ignite as everybody lights up with conversation and debate. I have a Mercury in Leo. I love I love to do these sort of things. It's kind of fun. It's a creation of a debate. Plus, my Libra moon, I like it. I like making people get into it. So, we come from the land down under. Rivers, four, and something thunder. Could you hear? Could you hear? Could you? Something. Now I want to hear that song. Oh my gosh. So let's look at Libra about balance. Whole life balance. Danielson. Strengthen all relationships within an infusion of justice, equity, equality, communication, fairness, and romance. The cardinal air sign Libra is ruled by Venus. Hello, I said that. It's like I know stuff. And its symbol is a balanced scale. Libra is connected to the kidneys, endocrine, science words, endocrine system, Vegemite, a Vegemite sandwich. Yes, yes, y'all are funny. Sun shines here September 22nd to October 21st. Nice. Be fair, straightforward, appreciative, and kind. Look to the whole situation for better composition. Balance colors, the light, the shapes. Yeah. The situation may require partnership of equals. Okay. Interesting. So the Mars energy then. So Mars energy is aggression and assertion, your passion. It's a lot. Let's look here. It's called motion. The mythological god of war and traditional ruler of Aries and Scorpio speaks of independence, enterprise, and willfulness, aggression, passion, and defenses, including your body's defenses, such as your immune system. Mars takes 1.9 years to go around the zodiac. So terrible twos, when you learn how to say no and yes and demand things, was the expression of your Mars return. Your Mars return. Terrible twos. That's funny. That- I'm not even a real person. I'm not chaseable. I'm not even real. I'm just online, man. Mars urges you to take action, any action, but this could get you into trouble. Jump into motion, but stay in the driver's seat. Think through the consequences of your moves. Think through the consequences of your moves. Mars is raw energy. Like the motor of a fine sports car, it can take you far if you add wisdom and guidance. Mars wants you to develop your strength and bravery. So work out and develop muscles, or rescue the proverbial underdog. Go boldly where you have not gone before and passionately dive into life. Okay. Wow. So this is about deciding which relationships are worth going all in on and which ones are being cut out. There's a lot of push here for deciding like who gets to say and who can't. Are any of y'all still shutting relationships and apartments? You outed? Bye, Jen. I miss you already. Fig Newton of our Big Newton? Big Newton. Big Newton. Big, Big Nut. What? Okay. This is interesting. So I think this week, because of Venus going direct, there's a lot of relationship, heart, romance, creative process, what attracts you, ideas, values, how you value yourself. So lots of analyzation and analysis, analyzation, and analysis. What's the word? Mercury is way, way gone out of retrograde. Why am I still struggling? Lots of analyzing about what works and what doesn't work. And now there is this complete and total focus on self, to create for self, to be powerful and confident, but not towards others. It's not towards others, and it's not for others. It's for self. It's to create for self. Oh, I've been promoting this a lot lately too. Building your world so that you can invite in the connections that are meant to be a part of that world instead of trying to create a new world and bring your people into it. You can't force old connections in new places. Isn't that terrible? Don't we wish we could take everything with us and just keep everything nice and comfortable as we shift and grow? But this doesn't work that way. As you shift and grow, you are meant to bring in new energies. You're meant to evolve and shed away the old that does not work and bring in what is meant for your growth and development. We evolve to new stages. Therefore, we deserve new connections that are worthy of those energies, that have also done that kind of work to not pull us down or drag us backwards. Good to see you, Delaney. Thanks for hanging, you guys. Y'all Sunday night hangout. Thank y'all. I appreciate you. All right. I'm about to run a sale on my readings, my personal private readings. I'm about to run a kick-ass sale. A pretty good one. That'll be fun. Let's see if the kipper is going to see. What's the kipper going to see? Ooh. We got Mature Man Courthouse. And a false person. With change. Mature man, main female, privileged lady. Okay. Some of y'all have some major decisions that y'all are working through. Spirit is warning you about a masculine energy that may be giving you incorrect information that could initiate some changes you may not be very privileged to receive. There could be something here where somebody's giving you some bad information. It may be better for you to go with a divine feminine energy. The main female is a more privileged lady, somebody of the community that will offer a better journey. A divine feminine of the community, not a masculine who is of themselves. Go with the divine feminine when making this decision to help you. Okay. Whoever that resonates for. Bye, y'all. Your mom criticized your singer? Oh, no. That's their job. My dad says I can't carry a tune in a bucket. But I like singing. I like singing. Okay. Okay. No, I'm not pulling those. Okay. I'm not pulling those. Y'all ready for this week? What y'all got going on this week? Anything big? Anything going on this week? Okay. There's some blocks. Your circle of friends could be a block. They're blocking your abundance. They're blocking your wealth. They're blocking things from happening for you. Make it your mission to surround yourself only with people that bring out the best in you, so they influence you in the right way. You got to look for that. You got to look for that group, the people that influence you in the right ways. Limiting belief could be a block for some of you. You need to adopt a new belief, choosing something new to believe in that will help improve your life, and start implementing things that support your new belief. Get there. Surviving, taxes, and work. Sounds like my week. A lack of knowledge could be a block for some of you. Time to take that initiative on your learning journey. When you expand your knowledge, you have the power to achieve many things. Find an area in your life where you lack knowledge, or identify a skill you'd like to improve to begin your learning journey. Fear of losing control. Loosen the grip on situations and start to let them unfold naturally so that you can see better opportunities than the ones you're focusing on. And your sacral chakra is probably blocked. So this is for optimal creativity, pleasure, emotional expression. So tapping into your creative side through your preferred expression will help you unblock that. Whatever you love to do to create will help keep that going. Keep that going and flowing. Last deck. Nobody needs a reading. I am here for those. Just running some collective for no reason at all. Biding my time, indeed. Pick your pile. When's it happening? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, or 3. Trying to figure out why these folks I try to know catch feelings, pull away, go cold, and go back to breadcrumb you and get hot and go. And to just say, don't worry about contacting me again. You're focusing too much on it. You're focusing too much on it. And putting expectations on a lot of those contacts and connections is where you'll always be disappointed. You're always going to be disappointed if you're putting expectations on whatever it is you're doing. You got to release all that and let all that go and just be open to whatever and release every piece of expectation from it at all. So that's all that is. It's you. Your intention is one that requires for there to be another player involved. And if you don't have that person in place, you're running around, trying to find somebody who will sit and play with you. And then we have to play by the rules, and we have to understand the rules, and then we have to go by the rules. It's a lot. And when you are, especially if there's a lot of that happening, no expectations at all. Well, I mean, if you're talking to somebody, that's just it. Like enjoying the conversation and putting it down and just being like, okay, that's it. and not saying another word about it, not being upset about there not being anything more coming from it, and not being surprised whenever days go by and then the connection happens again, just releasing every piece of attachment at all to it, at all. Any reaction, whatever, just it is. It is because it is. It's not, there's nothing to it, nothing from it. That's releasing all expectations. So, because if you're trying to know somebody and then you catch feelings and they pull back, your expectation is not being met of them meeting you at the same level of investment that you're putting in, right? You're looking for this reciprocity that's not happening. So your expectations of reciprocity are being not met. People are failing you when it comes to meeting your needs on the connection investment. To say you have feelings, I mean, but you don't say you have feelings, then show the opposite. I have too much self-worth to allow the back and forth. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess you're giving me like little leaflets of slivers of a book. And so that's just like a general overall. That's just immediately what they said. It's like your expectations are not being met. And that's because that's just you tying yourself to the need for that reciprocity. They catch feelings. They catch feelings and then show the opposite. But that's like, so this is you thinking that there is a certain level that's not being met that you would do that they're not doing, right? So that's a level of expectation. Like technically, like we're kind of slicing hairs here a little bit, honestly. Like overall, generally, it kind of is. But like, if people pull away from you, so what? Like it has to just be. It just is. It's just not meant to be. And if it reveals itself to you in that way, then just be glad that it's not a deeper investment. You know what I mean? That you didn't waste a year, that you didn't invest more, that you didn't go deeper. You know what I mean? To have it fizzle out. But again, I'm only getting like barely like surface level. Okay. Well, okay. So yes, don't put energy into things that don't reciprocate. Of course. Yes. Always. Always. I have I don't know. I've kind of pulled back a lot myself. When I'm in, especially when I'm in my healing, when I'm in my healing mode and all that stuff, like I pull all the way back from everything. I have to put my boundaries up. I have to just kind of envelop into myself. I'm even surrounded by family and they're leaving me alone. There's moments and snippets like, but it can't be like all the time because we kill each other, honestly. So, not investing into anything that just takes. Of course, yeah. Of course. That's yeah. That's like the bare minimum of basic boundaries or basic self-respect, you know. There's not a lot of people out there that just are an open door. It doesn't mean you have to be. Oh, Pile 1, you got next month. And then until the lesson is learned, you'll probably have a repeat. Pile 2, you got in a few months. Be patient. You need a little bit more time on pile 2. Pile 3, bide your time. Bide your time. You may find that you're actually wasting your time on pile 3. Ooh, that was interesting. I like this deck. This deck's fun. So my deal right now, the only thing I'm investing in right now is figuring out my life. Everything else is just way too heavy. It's way too much. It's way too heavy. And I'm not equipped. I'm not equipped right now because I've got so much doing to do. I would kind of take inventory and take stock of who you're dealing with and what they've got going on. And might hand them a little bit more leniency and a little bit more grace in that aspect of things to kind of help you kind of pull back from that. Not feel so some kind of way about it. I just want you to release everything. Because to hold any sort of like, I'm also trying to let go of my judgment of people and things that have happened to me. It just doesn't do me any good to hold space for that. And plus, if I want any type of overage of anything I've ever had happen to me, is that I can use it to my benefit to make it happen for me instead. Instead of it happens to me, it happens for me. So it helps me to become a better version of who I'm supposed to be. Better than what I would have been had I stayed in that position. So I'm better now. So, oh yeah, I love it. I love the timeline deck. It's pretty accurate. I was nervous about using a timeline deck and specific, but it's been really accurate. It's been wildly accurate. So I'm super happy with it. The guides win again. Okay. So who are you talking about? Who's this? Who's they? Don't make me crazy. Oh yeah. I don't care. Oh. Yeah, that'll happen. How long have you been into your awakening? That's so nice. Tell yourself, oh, baby, don't make me crazy. Hey, yeah, I don't care. That's my baby. Noted. Okay. A few people you're getting to know. Okay. From where? Whenever you're alone, let me see time. 6 months. Okay. From where? Okay. Not going into anything looking for a relationship in the US. Okay. Okay. There we go. I personally am stopping all conversations that have nothing to do with business. Period. I am allowing minimal friendships, and my friendships are super light because my friendships are actually there's some slight conversations happening about connection or whatever, but it's so minimal. It's so minimal. I have a core group of friends that I have feelings for, and they have feelings for me, but we don't hang, we don't talk, we don't chit chat, we don't shoot the shit, we don't go places, we don't have meals, we don't text, we don't talk on the phone. Like, we're not like together. We're not. We're simply not. I've got way too many things going on. And as you know, a lot of people that I know they're all, either working or, I have one of my friends is writing a book right now. So if she's writing a book, also going through a bunch of workshops, she's doing a ton of workshops and classes to better herself. And her downtime is spent with her therapists and her life coaches. And then when she's not doing that, she pulls all the way back from everything and envelops herself in nature and meditates so that she can ground herself and center herself back to her focus once again. So I have I have other friends that are like not in this industry, but we don't hang out, we don't talk, we don't chit chat, we don't nothing. Not a lot in common. Even friendships, you have to click. Yeah. Well, it's just about just being protective of your energy and putting yourself on an energy budget. And also being aware of the vampires. Do you feel lifted up? Do you feel better? Do you feel good after dealing with this person? Then that's a keeper. Do you feel depleted? Do you feel drained, tired, sad? That's not a keeper. That's somebody you need to put strong boundaries up with. If they deplete your energy, it's just that simple. It's just that simple. Yes. Yep. I'm that way. I'm very okay that way. I like it. Oh, I like it. I'm better. I'm better alone anyway. I'm meant to be. I think I'm just meant to be. Oh, I belong to the people. I'm not meant to be in a relationship. When you're chosen, that's not your path. It's not your path to partner. It's not your path to procreate, because you're chosen, right? Your mission is different. Your mission is for the collective, for the divine message to be delivered and channeled. You can't have distractions, such as, you know, I don't know. I've kind of resonated with that. The chosen ones who don't have children and they're not in relationships, like they are like really on a mission. They're really on a path, and I think that that's why the divine keeps on separating me and putting me apart from everything else. It's because I'm supposed to be doing this and only this. What's going on, my little spy? What's going on, my little spy? My little spy. Oh, air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. A Caucasian. Anglo. It was a loveless, sex-based connection. They are phony, a false prophet, a faker. People should not be listening to this person. Maybe they're the type of person, they don't really have their own message. They just copy everybody else. They copy everybody else and try to pass it off as their own. It's a false prophet. Okay. Okay. I need to heal from this connection. But will you? So done. So over it. Narcissistic tendencies. Over it. Get over it. It's that simple. You try to get to know during that established boundaries, and when they understand and break those boundaries, you have to let those people go. Well, if there is an inability to work through the issues, because you can work through problems, Fred. It's not like a red flag and throw them away. We don't have to do red flags and then throw them away, because you can work through the issues and problem resolve. And if a person is capable of conflict resolution, then that is a genuinely healthy connection and relationship. That's a healthy relationship. It's the relationships where people cannot conflict resolve and they cannot come together to identify an issue, implement changed behavior to create a different outcome moving forward. Okay. So if that is not there, then no, the relationship will need to separate. But if people are able to conflict resolve, those are the couples that make it 60, 70, 80 years, because they try and they work at it. Trying to get to know. Am I? You have to have self-love. If you don't have self-love, you cannot love another. You can only meet somebody at the levels in which you've met yourself. So if you deny those parts of yourself, then you'll never truly be able to connect with another, because you deny yourself those parts of yourself to know and love. So if you don't love yourself wholly and fully and completely, then you have incompleteness. You're trying to fill voids. You cannot fill a void with another. When there's an issue, and tell them the problem and establish boundaries, and they say that they understand, then they turn around and do the same thing that they just agreed not to do. Right, because yes, that's just manipulation. Identifying it and saying you'll change and not changing is just manipulation. Yes. If you're going to jump every time I tap on the table, why are you sitting up here? Come on, buddy. There you go. That's better. That's better. Okay. I think the friendships, relationships, and this one's what now. Yeah. Sorry, a lot of context gets removed during texting. A lot of context gets taken out. But yeah. The more self-aware you are, the easier you can read others. The more self-aware you are, the easier you can see others. That's what I've learned. That's everything I've learned. The more self-aware I become, the easier I can read others. But yeah, focusing outward is an endless, bottomless pit. It's trying to fill a void. Let's see. Oh yeah. Ugh. I'm annoyed by this deck. I don't want to use it. Third party situation, the real deal, wants to romance you. No. No. I'm getting all different decks. I want to go in a completely different direction. Here comes my 8th house kicking in again. Revamp. It's revamp time again. I just want all guidance and wisdom and education and archangel message. What angel message? Yes. Yes. How long have you been into your awakening, Fred? Community? Orphan. How opposite. To the sea and imagine at the bottom. These are so similar but completely opposite of one another. That is so interesting. Number 8, community. Number 5, orphan. Interesting. A new affiliation with a group. Humans are social creatures, and we need to know that we are useful to our families and to our communities. In a community, everyone has an important function and feels I matter. Membership in a group provides a sense of belonging, of kinship, and purpose that comes from working together for the great fulfillment of all. Perhaps you are a spiritual community or an artistic one. Perhaps you are in a learning community where you share your love of education. Regardless of its form of focus, your community brings you joy. You will be inspired by it and want to contribute to it. Your contribution may be as small as showing up or as large as becoming its leader. No matter your position in the group, your presence is needed. That's very Aquarius energy too. It's a sense of belonging, to be understood by others, like-minded connections, right? These are the connections that you're wanting to envelop yourself in. A sense of family, friendship, knowing your place in the world. Yeah. So a new affiliation with a group. This card is signaling that. We've got orphaned coming out. This is funny because, you feel alone. You feel isolated. We've got regeneration back here as well. This is a transformation to where you're heading in a new direction. We've got to the sea, and imagine when you're aligning with your new tribe. You're aligning with your new tribe. Let's look at orphaned. We were all meant to have connections with other people within our family, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of rather than separate from is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or a community the way you did before, and you need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will have find your place with others with like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny that these cards are coming out? Hey, Doris. Good to see you. Welcome. Yes. All lessons that you experience are for you. And yes, the deciphering of how long to process it and how long to sit in it before you file it away for something to pull out when it assimilates itself again. We've got to the sea, number 7. This is funny. 5, 8, 7, and then 20. To the sea. Everything's right here. Isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the waves of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward and flow like the river into the sea of life. Imagine. Excuse me. Who did you want to be? What do you need to believe in order to have the life you want? You were gifted with the power to imagine. If you can dream it, you can create it. This is the time when your imagination is the key to manifesting the life you desire. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board or to help you see your goals, or meditating. Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations and imagine these things being real right now. Then repeat. What you imagine will become your belief, and soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world as if by magic. Magica. Oh, yes. No, quantity sucks. I've had tons and tons of friends. I've had tons and tons of connections before. It's just too much. It's way too damn much. I've even had, so many jobs. I've had 3 jobs at once where I started getting overwhelmed with clients. Like I've got client and they were crossing clients. I had one client that was getting all 3 services from me: his hair, tarot readings, and my other side business. So I'm not going to talk about. Let's just say I was able to get things like Red from Shawshank. Yeah. Yes. You just need your core group, dude. That's it. Just need your core little group. The masses, it's too much. It's too much. It's overwhelming. Don't want to be spread too thin. It dilutes everything. Takes away from your focus too on your own purpose. If we've got too much energy going out, you don't have any energy to produce for self. So it's good to not have that. And sometimes if you're focusing too much on the outward energy, universe sometimes will take it all away just so you will focus on self. And it'll completely repel all connections so that you will focus on self. And the second that you think you're done focusing on self and you don't want to do it anymore, universe will put you there a little longer just to make sure that you love it. You learn to love it. Learn to love it. Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Of course. Yeah, you definitely don't want to invest in energetic vampiric energies. Definitely don't want to do that. Don't do that to yourself at all or ever. Last deck. I love that y'all have met in my collective. I love that. I am open to receive. Open to receive. Tell yourself this. I'm open to receive blessings in all forms. Compliments, love, money, support, peace, all blessings. I am a problem solver. I'm a problem solver. I'm not only the problem, I'm the problem solver. Oh my gosh, Grace. I think you're a little biased, but thank you. I think you're a little biased, but thank you. I am abundant. Capricorn energy. I am abundant. Yes, this is what we're working on right here, baby. Go make it rain. Gonna make it rain down on me. I am divinely guided. So divinely guided. I was even going to name my business about being divinely guided in the very beginning, that I'm so divinely guided. I was going to work it into my business name, but my mom reminded me. It's not about what you are. It's not about who you are. It's about the service. And I was like, yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, I love you more. I love y'all more. No, y'all have no idea. I would be nothing without y'all. So, mwah. Thank you. I love y'all back. I love y'all too. I'm nothing without you. That is so exact and succinct. I'm nothing without you. So thank you. I love y'all back. I'm the best collective ever. I'm the best collective ever. This is why people who are not of this frequency and vibration naturally wean themselves out anyway. So, if you ain't of love, you can't be in this room. If you are incapable of love, you don't belong here. Right? They naturally remove themselves anyways. Okay. Well, hour 26:33. That's probably enough. It's only 9:30 here. I think I'm going to try to maybe do some readings. I think I'm going to try to do some readings and some editing tonight. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Yeah. They want me to work independent now. Working on my own. Yeah, follow my heart. Okay. I know. No. Grace, be quiet. Grace, be quiet. Funny. All right, kids. 127:44. I'm going to end it here. Thank y'all so much for hanging out and chilling out with me this evening. I appreciate it so very much. Grace, do you need a reading? It's pretty good. I put my hair up in a freaking bun all day and it fell out looking all nice. The freaking wind was crazy here today. My hair is like a sail in this weather. Wee. I love you more. Love you more. Uh-oh. Tower reversed. Trying to not have things, but losing hope. Trying to keep the faith, but losing hope. Trying to keep things from falling apart. What is that? Yep. Can't walk away. I can't quit you. Can't quit you. Somebody's having a hard time walking away. Major fear of change. Major fear of change happening here. Got the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. Hierophant, Seven of Pentacles. Something that's been in the works for a while. This has been in the works for a while. This is kind of like the results of, this is what happens when. Get the bull, you mess with the horns. Wait, you mess with the bull, you get the horns. That's it. Oh, sorry. I can't see. Sorry. There you go. No. You had the worst mediation last week. Why did it go bad? Why? Is he trying to regale everything? Does he want you back? That's stupid. Whew. Sorry. I had to hide the chat for a second. It gets That's neat. 43 more to hit the 100. Cool. Good looking out, Fred. Because your daughter's lawyer doesn't believe all her allegations in the official reports written by experts on your daughter. Wow. Fred. With good energy only. Yes. Peeping Toms. You're funny. Your daughter's lawyer doesn't believe the allegations. Wow. Aren't you paying that lawyer? She drank the Kool-Aid and doesn't want to see what happened. Oh, 1,000. Nice. Oh, 43 more. I know. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I love it. Oh, I gained another. Is that what you're saying? Oh. Yay! I did. Thank you. Thank you, whoever subscribed. Appreciate it. Awesome. I think he is. Oh, well, then maybe he's gotten to her. Maybe he's gotten to her. I think he's gotten to her. It's legal. I can do it. I'm fine with her because it's her. There's a bias. Okay, good. Discredit shit. I disbar. I don't want to disbar somebody. Hearing in September. That's a ways away. It's definitely a ways away. Bless your heart. All onto her. Let me look at her. Is she listening to Grace's ex? I've got the 8 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Hierophant, 7 of Wands. It appears as if they're still trying to remain as neutral as possible, but they're definitely being more supportive of what they've been hearing. I believe they're getting together. There is like whenever everybody gets together and starts to talk about things, there tends to be this energy of feeling a little bit more bias. There's a little sense of bias. Oh, lacking Jackie cussing divorce stuff in this job. I know, that's weird. Lawyers in shock last week. Yeah. Ish. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. King of Wands. Nine of Wands. King of Wands. Hierophant again, twice. Nine of Wands, Hierophant. Seven of Wands, Hierophant. There's bias. Yeah. It's because when they get together, it's like they get together and they're just supposed to be talking about the case, but he's got a way with his words. He's got a way with his words where he's creating this defensiveness, right? He's like, I'm just a victim here. I'm just a victim here. I'm just a victim here. And dude, she's gobbling it up. Look at this. The Fool card. She's just gobbling it up. She's like, oh, you poor thing. Oh, you poor thing. Five of Swords, Moon card, Three of Pentacles. Like all these lies, like freaking lies, dude. Major. Oh my God. Eight of Cups, Three of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Judgment. Wow. Judgment on you and some dumbass decisions that are being made quickly that need more thought and more processing. Like they need a lot more thought and processing, and she's making these decisions because I have a feeling. You need to take your feelings and shove them where the sun don't shine, Missy. Facts only, not your feelings. Your feelings have nothing to do with any of this. How did he get through? He got through to her some way. Is he charming? Is he like just this charming, smooth talker? Wait, he's fire, isn't he? Is he a fire sign? Is he the fire sign? The bitch. It's okay. It's okay. Woo. Choose him with that one, right? Oh, I know. Well, you're fighting a good fight, so it's Libra. That's right. That's right. The liar. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. My moon's in Libra. I'm totally kidding. Interesting. That energy's not showing up though. It's not showing up. So he's painting a picture that's made up. It's made up to make himself look like a victim, and he's got a way of saying it. And Libras are very smooth talkers because they are communicators. They have a way of saying it he can paint himself to look like a victim while still evoking support. You don't have very well. I mean, what have you got to lose, right? one of my favorite episodes of Florida Girls, Nothing to Lose. She's going around like going crazy on everybody because they done shoved her all the way down. And she's like, you know what? Y'all done put me in a position to where I got nothing to lose. This makes me very dangerous. And she starts going crazy. So, but you have something to lose. So be good for the baby. You have a baby girl that you need to protect and think 10 steps ahead on that front. Like you need to be thinking down the road. Like this decision, where is it going to play out? This decision, where is it going to play out? That's 10 steps ahead. And then looking at, all possible outcomes, you have to start thinking. So you got somebody air who thinks on both sides. You are water thinking on both sides. So interesting. So interesting. Further 80,000. Oh my God. Oh my God. It just came out. If that's what y'all were thinking, that's wild because that's just what they were saying. They're like, it's this and it's this. And this is why. Because and she might be, I would venture to guess that she's single. I would venture to guess that lawyer is single. And that may have something to do with it. We need to regroup and tell you. Find out if she's single. Oh, yeah. You have to discredit her. If there's any way to put it on their record, because there's a very fine set of rules that you have to follow to abide by the law. You can be disbarred for a multitude of things. So, see if your attorneys can't approach it from an angle that'll get her to wake TF up. Oh, thank you, Fred. No, I don't despise and hate all men. I'm completely shut off to that partnering and pairing. I'm totally shut off to it, but I know that not all men, and I don't think that all Scorpios, and I don't think that all, Cancers, I don't think that way. I don't think that way because I'm not a limited thinker. I don't think small like that, like most people do. People that I've encountered think very small in those terms. But anyone who says I do this because I am the sign is just acting out of ego. That's just standing in your ego and saying, I'm using this as an excuse to be an asshole, basically. To just kind of sum it up. Standing in your zodiac sign also is not accurate because we're actually not our zodiac sign. And to think that our man-made calendar actually depicts who we are is pretty limiting to the depths and the purpose and the intention of what our soul's purpose is in this world. And to minimize it is so small as to a man or a sign or a path that you think you're on, because our minds are so limited. Universe is so much smarter than we are. God is so much smarter than we are. Our angels are so much smarter than we are. So, hi, Lila. Good to see you. Welcome in. You're so welcome, Grace. You're so welcome. Oh my God. Thank you. How you doing, Miss Lila? What's going on? I'm fantastic. Thank you. You just made my whole freaking weekend. Thank you. I'm good. Oh, I'm a teacher. Hang on. There. I would. I mean, listen, this is your case. And you say what, you say who, you say when, you say how much. You're the boss. These are your rules. It's your playground. Okay. And if somebody is not playing by the rules in your playground, they can leave. My teacher's put. It's not teacher's pet. That's so funny. Where's my apple? Ooh, I actually have apples. I bought apples, Honey Crisp. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna destroy this Honey Crisp apple later. Nom nom. Nom nom nom. Go, not the jugular. Not the jugular, girl. You are a sweet baby. Thank you. She's a sweet baby. Yeah, y'all don't pick on her. Don't pick on my don't pick on my pet. Don't do it. You do? I know. I have I have a deeper understanding. There's major ego at play when people talk about their sign, especially Scorpios. I, Even more so than a Leo. That ego. Oof, oof. All right. Current Pisces excluded for real. Pisces is fabulous. I know. Right? I know two amazing ones. Shane is a Pisces. My Shane is a Pisces, Miss Grace. I know some pretty cool Pisces. I know some very uncool Pisces also. All right. Oh, I have so been doing this. I'm so happy. Eat nutritious food. Nutritious. Not just food, nutritious food. Volunteer. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. What can't you say? Give your time away. Give of yourself. Learn from your mistakes. Or be doomed to repeat them. Learn from them. Figure out how to use those lessons should that situation occur again. And it doesn't have to be the same person, it doesn't have to be the same place, it doesn't even have to be the same verbiage, but that feeling, that situation will occur again. It will, because you will be tested because you didn't pass it last time. You have to learn from these mistakes so that you can implement the change to have success. Yeah. Try something new. Get outside of your comfort zone. Do something completely wacky. Something people said you couldn't do. Go do it. Go do it. Do something that you've always felt like you should try at least once in your life. Maybe some of you are pretty adamant on not eating certain foods or never drinking a certain thing. Try it. Try it so that you can actually rule it out. See, I can't say that I hate pickles, having never eaten a pickle. I can't continue to say that I don't like pickles, trying later different pickles to make sure that it's is still there, that I don't like pickles. And I got to say, I absolutely do not like pickles. I don't like pickles. No pickles. No, no relish, no pickle, no nothing. I don't like them. I've tried it. I even tried to see if my taste buds changed over time. Even after being vegan for almost 5 years, I was seeing maybe I adapted a little bit. No, still can't do pickle. Just can't. I just ugh. Ugh. Um, for the devil. I like Mexican pickles, jalapenos. Those I will eat raw out of the jar. They're so good. Oh God, they're so good. I love jalapenos. Love them. Mexican pickles, love them. Regular, mm-mm. Mm. No, they're nasty. Hi, Sammy Ray. Oh, hi, darling. I missed you. How the heck are ya? Does that go for everything we were trying to say? Yes, everything. All of it. Yes, exactly. Did we lose Fred? Oh, he's lingering. They do love that attention. Sorry, just looking. Just looking. Look at the bottom. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Start with forgiving you, okay? I had to do this too. I forgive myself for trusting so easily. I forgive myself for going against my better judgment. I forgive myself for completely abandoning my plans and trying something. I forgive myself. Trying something and failing miserably. I tried. I took a shot, even though I failed, even though it was a horrible, horrible mistake, even though it was a complete delusion on my part as to see what I was getting. It was not anything of what I was thinking it was. I was inventing a connection where there wasn't one. And I forgive myself for that, for feeding into my own. I got lost. I got lost in my own romanticizing of something, and I forgive myself. I do. It won't ever happen again, but I forgive myself. Do something to help the environment. See, volunteer, do something to help the environment. This is just about getting outside of you. You know, when you're focusing on you, do good for you. Don't forget to work on your shadow stuff. Try to get outside of yourself. But this is also, yeah, you got to do that healing stuff. Write a closure letter, keep it, mail it, burn it, whatever you need to do. Get it out of your system. Get it out of there. Fred! Whoa. You're going to fly to Australia and live? A week and 10 days. Hilarious. Hilarious. That's freaking funny as shit. That is funny right there. For accepting bad behavior, right on. Everybody, write down what you forgive yourself for. What do you forgive yourself for? Sammy Ray, what do you forgive yourself for? Fred, what do you forgive yourself for? Y'all write it down in the comment section. Let me know. I told y'all mine. You tell me yours. I forgive myself for giving my heart to someone who did not want it. I forgive myself for giving my heart to those who had no idea what to do with it. Self-hate, yeah, stop that. YouTube delay is wild. Yeah, I know. Sorry. It's forever. Self-hate, that's a good one. Yep, you have to love yourself. You're pretty awesome. You're beautiful, you're funny, you're so smart, you're so strong. You've come so far. You're so talented. So, good. For loving and giving your life to someone who didn't value you. Oh, yes. Forgive yourself for giving yourself to people who don't respect you and don't treat you right back. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. I like it. This is good. This is good. We're releasing the burdens of carrying around the pain for everybody. You know? We let that go so that we can feel lighter, so that we can invite love into that space, so that we can invite joy and optimism into that space. The desire to learn, the desire to heal, the desire to allow for opportunity to love to exist, to allow for opportunity for love to exist. This is what you need to be working on. This is what you need to work on. For not knowing better, that's a good one. Believing all people like you. That love honestly. I can forgive myself for expecting myself out of others. I can forgive myself for that. My bad. Giving more of yourself to keep relationships together when it's clearly one-sided. Yes. Carrying the whole thing. Yep. Accepting bad behavior as love. Oh, taking the bare minimum. Good. Good. Yes. Purge it out. Never seeing your own self-worth. Yeah. Yep. For not knowing how amazing you are and how smart you are and how much you have to offer. Not recognizing your soul's purpose. Yeah, that's a good one to forgive. I forgive myself for not realizing my soul's purpose. I forgive myself for being less than what I was meant to be. Settling. I forgive myself for settling. I forgive myself for settling. I am a divine being of light, and I forgive myself for not treating myself as such. Yeah, not realizing your soul's purpose. Because when you don't understand that, you'll allow anything to happen. You'll allow for people to tell you who you are when you don't realize who you are. You let people tell you who you are. You let people's opinions of you reflect your own view out into the world, which is incorrect. Yes. I forgive myself. that was a person who needed that lesson, and she is now stronger for it. It was not a disservice, but rather a highlighted moment where I will always remember my value and worth through these highlighted moments of disrespect, pain, sadness, trauma. These are highlighted moments where you are jarred back into who you are. There's going to be a whole lot of who the hell does she think she is coming in, thanks to this awakening. And Fred, who the hell does he think he is? I am a divine being of light. Thought you knew. I thought you knew. Woo. Oh, I'm so honored. Thank you. Yes, 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 yes. These are meant to shape you to be the warrior on your path. So empowering when you look at it that way. You welcome lessons in that point. You're like, bring it on. You're turning me into an elite fighting machine, bruh. I am elite. I am a high caliber soul quality here. Major level achievement to have access. You know what I mean? That's the kind of work you do on yourself, is that, the kind of people that are allowed access to you need to be of a higher caliber, elite level. Drain your energy and destroy your heart. Yes, definitely need to forgive yourself for feeling like you should not be here because of how somebody else acted towards you. Snuffing out your light because of somebody else's negativity is definitely something you should forgive yourself for ever even considering that as an option. And I get it. The emotions are what pushes us to those extreme decisions where that is our only option. It's either do or don't, but that has pushed you to that point of considering the pain to be so much, so unbearable, that the only way to make it stop is to make it stop. Absolutely forgive yourself for considering that an option. Girl, watch me work. Your ex would say to you, bye, Felicia. Taught my daughter that lesson. Yep. Yes. Always need to be respected. It's only funny if everyone is laughing. If there's only one person laughing at somebody else's expense, then that's cruelty, it's bullying, and it's evil. Cruelty, bullying, and evil. If it's only funny to one person, it's just bullying and cruelty. It has to be funny to the majority in order for it to be a joke. In that moment, God brought Fred. There's divine timing, divine message, and yes, I'm honored to be associated with that moment. Thank you. People pleasing is bad. Yeah, I'm a Libra moon. Cancer sun, Libra moon. God help me. Your ex said that to you. There's so many funnier things to say. There's so many funnier things to say. When somebody says something to me and I'm just in my world and somebody says something crazy to me, I'm like, girl, bye. And I just go back to my life. Or if it's some guy that says it to me, I'm like, boy, bye. But I'll say girl, bye. And boy, bye. Girl, bye. If somebody says something crazy to me, that's about the extent. I'm like, boy, bye. Mm-mm. I said it to my dad once. He was like, boy, bye. He was thrown. He didn't know what to think of it. It was actually pretty funny. Boy, bye. I haven't been a boy. And then he wanted to explain it to me. It was pretty funny. But yeah, timing is everything. It is everything. And that's another thing about humor is you have to check the temperature of the room and know the audience. Know the audience. You must know the audience. Otherwise, you're just a dick. You're just a jerk. It's going to wind up getting your butt kicked with no friends. My dog growled at that. She goes, for real. Whatever. I do that too. I say whatever. I say that too. I was totally raised in the 90s. Yeah. Girl Sam. And bye Felicia doesn't even mean that. It means somebody coming around begging. Bye Felicia is from the movie Friday. It's the neighbor Debbie from down the street. It was her sister that was hooking up with Debo, and she was always going around trying to borrow everybody's stuff. She wanted to borrow your car right quick. She needed to borrow your VCR to dub a tape. She needed to borrow this, borrow that. And they're like, you need to borrow a job with your out of work ass. Always come around here begging. Bye, Felicia. It's because you were begging. That's what it's from. It doesn't mean that you're leaving the room. It doesn't mean anything else. It just means you're a beggar. You're a beggar. I say it to my dog because she's always begging. I go, Felicia, get out of here. Because she's always begging. Always begging. So it fits. And I'm saying it to my dog. So it's funny. It's not rude. But if a person says something to me and it's like audastic or ridiculous or completely like out of line, I'll go, girl, bye. Or boy, bye. I think it's funny. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Fred. That's terrible. Nobody deserves to get screamed and yelled at and cussing and all that. That's it's petulance. Pure petulance. Oh, wow. Some people don't get it. I know. People say it all the time. They have no idea where it came from. Like, bye, Felicia. Do you know where it came from? No. You should watch Friday. A, it's hilarious. B, it'll educate you on the proper use of that phrase. Do I want more coffee or am I calming down? Okay, kids. For real. It is 2 hours. You think it's a great phrase? That's funny. When used correctly. Yeah. When it's used correctly and in the proper context. Yeah. But that's just it. I'm all about timing and wit and humor. It's all about the timing. You got to have good timing. You're so welcome. Oh, Sammy Ray, exactly. Prayer from healing your head and heart. Exactly, exactly. Prayer for healing your head and your heart. Exactly. Lots of positive, loving vibes to each and every single one of my collective. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me and spending your energy with me. I love y'all. I'm just so completely grateful. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank y'all for the excellent conversation and for allowing me to read cards for you and for being here with me this evening. I appreciate you. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I know, right, Fred? Right, said Fred. Is that a band? Yeah, that's a band. Right, said Fred. Mm-hmm. I'm glad. I'm very glad and honored. So, very cool. Mwah. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar. Tomorrow, there'll be sun. Tomorrow. I'll see ya tomorrow. Good night, y'all. Have a good evening. Rest well, or have a great day for those of you on the across